Okay, this is going to be a very simple soup, but I'm using up all the vegetables I can find in the fridge, basically. So I have, this is a very quick soup. I've got some mushrooms. I have some celery, onions, a piece of green pepper. I have some red potatoes and some russets. I've got a yellow onion, cabbage, some beets that weren't being used, and I want to use them up. I'm out of fresh garlic, so I've got some minced garlic here I'll put in there. Okay. And then I've got this ground beef. This beef is tri-tip, ground tri-tip. It is delicious. It makes a difference what kind of cut of beef you have them grind up, and they'll grind it up for you. It was on sale for $2.99 a pound, tri-tip. I had them grind it up and make it into ground beef, and it's very good. It's yummy. There's going to be a lot of paprika in this one. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons probably, and some ground thyme, and some parsley, okay, some diced tomatoes, and some Worcestershire sauce, a couple dashes of that. I'm going to use avocado oil, which is a high temperature oil to help cook the meat, which I need to thaw in the microwave. Get that going. I'm also going to throw in the smoked sausage because I saw it in the fridge and it looks like it'd be good. So I'm going to chop that up, throw it in. Okay, so good evening and welcome to Dad's Soup Hour. I'm going to make you a soup. It's going to be delicious. Okay, got our onions all chopped in here. We're going to go ahead and throw that in there with the ground meat. Get that all cooked up. Okay. Now we'll get those onions. And good. Translucent. Yeah, that's really good beef. Makes a difference to have them grind it up fresh instead of that packaged garbage. Buy yourself some good chuck roast or some tri-tip. This is tri-tip. It was only $2.99 a pound. Got the meat bonanza. And just have them grind it up for you and you package it up yourself at home. Delicious. Okay. I'm going to let that cook a little bit. And we'll start chopping some of our other vegetables here. Probably start with the celery and just get everything chopped up, ready to go. Alright. Okay, in with the chopped up peppers and celery. And we get those cooked a little bit in that yummy grease. I'm going to put the lid on it, let it really cook it. Now, chop up everything else. Okay, I'm ready to add some other things now. I'm going to put a big tablespoon scoop of minced garlic. Okay, and I'm going to throw the mushrooms in there. Alright, and the potatoes. And the beets. The beets I might need 2 hands. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Got him. Okay, now I'm going to start adding water to this because it's starting to turn into a soup. And it's going to be so good. I'm going to fill this up with water. And into the soup it goes. It's going to be a chunky soup full of nutritious goodness. Alright. Some more water. Dump it in the soup. That's going to be good for now. That's plenty. Alright. Let me get the cabbage chopped up and the smoked sausage, and we'll start letting it cook. Okay. So we're going to start adding some of our flavorings here. We've got our sausage in there. I'm going to put some of this in. This is, if you're wondering, this is Worcestershire sauce. And it's about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons. Good enough. Alright. Some thyme. That'll be about a teaspoon of thyme. About a tablespoon of celery or parsley. Okay. And then I'm going to take, this is about a tablespoon of paprika. I'm going to finish off the bottle. Dump it all in there. Okay. And I'm going to start my soup base here with this Better Than Bouillon roasted beef base. Now it is salty usually, so I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of this to this soup to give it a good soup base, and then taste it before I add other salt. So I don't want to oversalt this soup. I really don't want a whole lot of salt in it, but got to have some salt. So this may provide enough salt for the whole soup. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of this out of here and put it in the soup. A couple of spoonfuls of it. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Alright, and then we're just going to mix it up. I will give it a shake of pepper. And not a lot of pepper. Again, you can pepper your own if you want more pepper. Okay. And this soup is plenty big, but all these veggies are going to cook down. And look at how those beets have given it just the blood red look to it. I might call this soup vegetable blood soup, even though there's no blood in it. It just looks delicious. It looks so bright and red from the beets. So we're going to let that cook. I want to get it boiling and then turn it down and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. All right. Let those delicious flavors just blend together. Soup I found in my fridge, basically. Very simple, but chock full of good veggies, all natural stuff. Okay, I'm going to let that come to boil and simmer for a bit. Alright guys, there it is in the soup bowl. And that is a delicious vegetable beef keilbasa soup. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. So I'm going to let that cool a little bit, and then I'm going to dig in. But I've already tasted it, and it is good. So thank you for joining me in making a soup. And if you have a bunch of vegetables in your fridge and maybe a little meat, you can make a soup. All right, I love you. Enjoy.